welcome to the Snake Pit, Anaconda, Montana. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we get set to go for our game between the Loyola Rams and the Anaconda Copperheads. Yes, folks, this is boys basketball, and we're going to have ourselves a conference championship here tonight with the Rams and the Copperheads as they turn the lights out here on me in Anaconda as they are introducing the teams on the court. We'll go ahead and start with our Anaconda Copperheads. Number 2, Kyler Gokenhauer, 5'11", sophomore. Number 3 is a 6-foot sophomore, Michael Gale. Number 12 is a 6-foot senior, Bobby Swainston. Number 22 is a 6'6" senior, Trent Michelatos. And rounding it out, the superstar for the Anaconda Copperheads, number 32, a 6'3" senior, Braxton Hill. Now for the Loyola Rams, their starting lineups. Number 1, a 6'4" junior, Jack Lincoln. Number 2, a 5'10" senior, Scotty Twite. Number 5, a 5'9" junior, Jacob Hollenbach. Number 21, a 6-foot senior, David Kopang. And rounding it out, the power in the paint, number 44, a 6'4" senior, Joey McElroy. Those are your starting lineups for tonight's game between the Anaconda Copperheads and the Loyola Rams. And yes, folks, I did say that it is a conference championship moment as these two teams sit at the top of Class B Western basketball. And at the end of the night, one of them will go into divisionals next Thursday, a week from this coming Thursday, for the B divisional tournament in Ronan, Montana. One of these teams will sit at the top. The other one, well, they'll look one step ahead of themselves at the number 2 position. Boys are fired up and ready to go as they kick the lights back on here at the Snake Pit. And we'll have Kopang and Michelatos jumping tonight. Kopang and Michelatos at half court, the officials at their posts. The official at half court, he's shown which direction, the whistle, the ball is in the air, and there's the jump, and it's controlled by the Copperheads. The Copperheads will go left to right on your dial, ball controlled by Hill. He'll come near side in the hands of Gokenhauer. Gokenhauer cross court to Hill. Hill will drive in, free throw line, kicks it out to Gokenhauer, 3-point shot, and he'll get it off the back of the rim, and Hollenbach will track it down. Rams go right to left on your dial. Lincoln feeds it into Kopang, picks up the double team, thrown at the feet of McElroy. He kicks it out, and it'll go off of a Copperhead, and the Rams will control the ball. Loyola wearing their navy blue jerseys. They've got a blue and white stripe on the short. This one's inbounded to Lincoln. Kiss off the glass, no good. Poking it away, and the rebound comes down in the hands of Swainston. Hill will bring it up court. Crosses half court in the bubble. Crosses over on Hollenbach. Now he stops, picks up his dribble, bounce pass. Far side in the hands of Gale. Gale has it poked away by Twite. Gokenhauer comes up with it. Now into the hands. Gale, three-pointer, off the rim, no good, and McElroy will come down with a rebound. Ball brought up court on the run. At the top in the hands of Lincoln. Lincoln swings it to Twite in the far corner. Twite to Kopang at the free throw line. He'll come up, shot, and one. David Kopang gets to work. He'll go to the free throw line for the bonus shot to complete the old school 3-point play. And the official picks some garbage up off the floor. I didn't see them sweep between the JV and the varsity game. Usually they run a broom over the floor. Kopang shot in the air, rims off, no good, and rebounded by Hill. Hill will bring it up left to right, crosses half court on the near side. He'll stop right in front of me. I'm across court from the Ram bench up in the tower. Braxton Hill with it on the baseline, and he's going to get fouled by Lincoln. One apiece for each team. Swainston to inbound it underneath the basket in front of me. Inbound, back to Swainston. Lincoln pokes at it, and he'll dribble it off the end line. Lincoln very active. Have seen a difference in his playership this year. A lot of maturity. Talked to Coach Stack about that. Out to the top. Poked away by Twite. Twite will push. He's just got one man to beat. Kiss off the glass. It falls in, and the Rams take a 4-0 lead out of the gate. 6:30 left in the first quarter. Up in the hands of Gochenhauer. Gochenhauer gives it to Hill as he crosses half court, drives in free throw line, dishes it near side, throws it out of bounds. Loyola ball. These two teams battle each other. They're not a rival per se, but they play each other very hard like one. Twite says inbound it. Hollenbeck will oblige. Ball brought up court by Twite. Now to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck crosses half court on the bubble. 6:15 left in the first. Goes into the near corner to Lincoln. Lincoln will dribble. Comes back to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck will dribble from the near side. Now back to Lincoln in the corner. He'll drive in, and they're going to say he traveled as he took off to the basket. As I was saying, Rams wearing their navy blue jerseys. They got the blue and white stripes on the shorts with the Ram on the left knee and a cross on the right knee. And they have the Columbia blue name and number with the white outline. Hill has it poked away, but Swainston comes up with it. Cross court underneath the basket. Gale with a kiss off the glass, and the Copperheads are on the board. 4-2. 5:50 left in the first quarter. Hollenbeck comes near side to Lincoln. Back to Hollenbeck at the top. He'll dribble in. Picks up his dribble at the free throw line. High pass to Lincoln. Bounce pass to Kopang. He'll cross court to Twite. Twite, far side, now gives it off to Hollenbeck at the top. Swings it to Lincoln. Lincoln bounce pass to Hollenbeck. Swings it to Twite on the far side. Twite will dribble. Picks it up. Now gives it to Lincoln. Lincoln feeds it to McElroy at the free throw line. He'll drive in. A floater. And Joey McElroy will have two to make it 6-2 Rams. 5:18 left in the first quarter. Ball brought up court by Hill. He'll get it up to Gale to cross half court. Gale cross court. Now in the hands of Gochenhauer. Gochenhauer wanted to go to Hill. Hill wants it. Now he'll get it at the top of the bubble. Swings it to Gale. Gale wants Gochenhauer to move. He does. We get a whistle and a kick by Twite. Good defense to keep the possession off for Anaconda. 5:02 left in the first quarter. 6-2 Rams. Gochenhauer far side in front of the Ram bench. Twite will poke it away. Up court to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck's got Hill to beat. Shot, and Hill will foul Hollenbeck as he goes in, and that was a haymaker as he came in from behind his back and swatted that one down. So Hill picks up his first. Hollenbeck at the line for two. First one is in the air for Hollenbeck. He'll drain it. Slits the net. Here's the bounce. Official says one. Hollenbeck sets his feet. Now the shot. That one will kiss over the rim. No good. Hill will come down with it. Braxton Hill crosses half court on the near side. Hollenbeck will catch him. Now Gochenhauer near side. Cross court. Hill picked up by Kopang. Now backs off into the 2-3 zone. Twite is there. Hands up. Hill wants movement by Michelatos. Comes to Gochenhauer, and Gochenhauer will drain the three, and it's 7-5 Rams. Lincoln, he'll stop, set his feet on the near side, and they say he traveled. And now we get a whistle. A warning between Michelatos and Lincoln as things are getting heated already. Lincoln not happy with the call. The two gentlemen are covering each other on the floor. Hill gets the inbound on the near side in front of the cheerleaders for Anaconda. Cross court, Gochenhauer comes to Michelatos. He'll jack the three up in front of Lincoln. Off the rim, no good, but Lincoln will come down with the rebound. Gets it out to Kopang, fed underneath to McElroy. McElroy between the legs of Swainston. Swainston covers it up, and it's given out. Hill, he's got to track it down. Kopang fights for it, and Hollenbeck will come up with it. Hollenbeck, he'll shoot from the free throw line. Drains it. Jacob Hollenbeck's got points in the paint to make it 9-5 Rams. 3:52 left in the first quarter. Press put on by the Rams as Hill crosses half court. They back into their 2-3 zone. Hill will back off in front of the scorer's table. Scorer's table across from me. Rams bench to the right. Hill will shoot from the free throw line. Rims off, no good. Michelados will fight for it, and Lincoln will come in and poke it away. McElroy will have a seat, and Ryan Tyrrell will come in for the Rams. Hill will inbound underneath his own basket. Wants to go to Michelados. He does on the near side. He'll set his feet. Three-pointer and drains it. Trent Michelados for three, and he'll make it 9-8. Rams, 3:20 left in the first quarter. Hollenbeck at the top. He'll swing it to Lincoln on the far side. Lincoln fakes the pass. Kopang open underneath the basket. They don't see him. Now Twite has it. Cross court, skip pass to Lincoln. He'll catch and shoot the three. High arcer off the rim. Chased down and brought up by Hill on the far side. He'll dribble between his legs. Picks up his dribble. Now to the top to Guggenhauer. Hill drives in. Hollenbeck is there. And Hollenbeck will be called for his first. He's not happy, as Hill went elbows first into Hollenbeck. Hill to inbound. High to the top to Guggenhauer. Guggenhauer will dribble between his legs now. Comes near side. Gale. He'll set his feet. Three-pointer. High arcer off the rim, and Kopang will let it roll out of bounds. You live by the three, you die by the three, as they say. And we'll have Charles Burns come in, as Twite will have a seat. And checking in is Braden Sawyer for the Copperheads. Hollenbeck crosses half court on the bubble. 2:38 left in the first. Charles Burns has it. Now Hollenbeck cross court to Kopang. Kopang, he'll give it back to Hollenbeck at the top. Hollenbeck will dribble. Holst at the top. Coach Stack with the signal. Coach Hill partway out on the court trying to direct traffic as well. These two teams fighting for a conference title here to be number one. Far side, Kopang. Kopang, bounce pass into Tyrrell at the free throw line. Now back to Hollenbeck at the top. A 9-8 Rams. Back to Hollenbeck. Kopang far side. He'll set his feet. Lincoln at the free throw line. He'll pivot. Swainston is there. Now back to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck will drive in, picks up his dribble, swings it out. Charles Burns for three. Off the rim, no good. Kopang with the skying rebound. Out. Lincoln with the kiss, and it's good. Jack Lincoln for two. And it's 11-8 Rams. Crossing half court, having his pocket pick. Charles Burns comes up with it. Hollenbeck now. He's got Hill to beat. Kopang's there. He'll get the pass and the kiss. And Hollenbeck has four in the half, making it 13-8 with 1:28 left in the first quarter. Press by the Rams. Hill crosses half court into Lincoln. Kiss off the glass, and it'll go. Braxton Hill has got the moves. Lincoln with it very quickly now. Back to Hollenbeck at the top. Hollenbeck will dribble from the near side to the far side. Now into Burns in the far corner. Burns can dribble. Bounce pass to Kopang at the free throw line. He'll shoot the jumper. Rims off, no good. Tyrrell with the rebound. He'll turn. Kiss off the glass, no good. And Hill comes down with it. Hill will push. Crosses half court and goes into the far corner. Dribbles in, now backs off as Kopang picks him up. Kopang backs off, and Hill says, I'll drop the three, and he does. Braxton Hill from way outside, and he'll make it 13-all with 45 seconds left. Hollenbeck calling out the play at the top. 2-3 zone by the Copperheads. Tyrrell now back to Hollenbeck at the top. Burns, far side, back to Hollenbeck. 30 seconds left. Burns, Tyrrell, Kopang in the near corner. Kopang back out to Tyrrell, cross court. Hollenbeck by himself, thought about the three. Goes to Lincoln at the free throw line. He'll pick up the double, and they say offensive foul on Jack Lincoln. He is upset, to say the least. Coach Stack says, calm down. You're not going to get the call here on opposing team territory. Checking in now is Zeke Buck for the Copperheads. And Twite will come in, and Lincoln will have a seat on the end of the bench. He is hot and shaking his head as Coach Stack talks to him. So we've got Kopang, Tyrrell, Hollenbeck, Burns, and Twite on the court for the Rams. Twite gets a hand on it, and he'll come up with the steal. Between the leg dribble, he'll cross half court on the run. Copperheads have the numbers. Hollenbeck for three, Off the rim, no good. Kopang skies in for it. Ripped underneath, and that's how the quarter will end. Tied at 13. We'll step aside for 60 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network and Fox Sports 1340 KYLT.
Opportunity Bank of Montana offers a full range of real estate products designed to fit your personal and commercial funding needs. New to the home buying process? Visit with a real estate lender today and see if you qualify for a first-time homebuyer loan. What's more, Opportunity Bank is responsive with our local lending authority and servicing. Contact an Opportunity Mortgage lender today or visit us at opportunitybank.com.
A lot of insurance companies will advertise, "We're from around here." But then when you need to change your policy or file a claim, you wait, sitting on hold. At Payne West Insurance, help is just around the corner. You see, our colleagues live and work here, so we know where you're coming from. Probably a few doors down from us. You get understanding, peace of mind.
Welcome back to the Snake Pit. Chris Stratton on Fox Sports 1340 KYLT and Missoula Prep Sports Network as we've got coverage of Ram basketball. Start of the second quarter, and it's tied at 13. Rams have the ball. Starters all back in for both sides. In the hands of Twight at the top. He'll swing it in to McElroy. Now back to Twight in front of the Copperhead bench. Hollenbeck, far side corner. He'll shoot the jumper. Blocked by Michelatos, and Hill comes down with it. Hollenbeck will poke at it. Hill will control. Hill, near side jumper, fed underneath. Kicks off the glass, no good. Twight comes down with it. Twight will push. Lincoln now. Copperheads have numbers. Kopang into the corner on the near side. Fed underneath the McElroy, underneath the basket. He'll turn, shot, kisses the rim, holds, and falls in. And Joey McElroy will make it 15-13 with 7:15 left in the first quarter. Twight will steal the entry pass in to Gale. He'll control in front of the bench, now on top, swings it to Lincoln. Lincoln bounce pass to Kopang. He looks back to Coach Stack for the call. Hollenbeck out to the top. Kopang now goes down and into the near side corner. Lincoln, Kopang. Kopang will dribble. Now finds McElroy. McElroy swings it. Twight sets his feet. Three-pointer. Off the rim, no good. Chased down, and Michelatos will come up with it. Out to Hill. Hill will push. He'll stop. Three-pointer. Off the rim, no good, and Twight skies for it. Twight will push. Near side. 6:38 left. He'll drive in off the foot of a Copperhead, and it will be Copperhead ball. Swainston checks in, and Buck will have a seat. Rams are going to show press. They go high. Hill chases it down. Numbers favor Copperheads. They find Michelatos on the far side. Lincoln's there, pokes it away. McElroy, and now Lincoln comes up with it. Lincoln will push on the near side. Crosses half court with 6:26 left in the half. He'll drive in, and Michelatos will come in from behind. Kopang will come up with it. Shot no good. Lincoln, he'll go back up. No foul. Lincoln wanted one, and it's outlet to Swanson, to Hill on the far side. Hill will cross over on Kopang. Now backs off. Hill at the top. Shot, and it goes in. Swainston with the three. And the Copperheads have their first lead of the game with 5:50 left in the half. Fed in to Kopang, 16-15. Top to Hollenbeck, finds Lincoln in the near corner. Swainston is there. Lincoln bounce passes to Hollenbeck at the top, now Twight. Kopang will set his feet. Three-pointer from the corner, and David Kopang will knock it down, and the Rams retake the lead, 18-16 with 5:30 left in the half. Kopang picks up Hill at the top. Michelatos is there for a screen. Lincoln picks him up, swings it to Michelatos. He'll shoot the three from the top and drains it. Michelatos, 2 for 3 from long distance, and it's 19-18 Copperheads. 5:08 left in the half. Bounce pass into Kopang. Finds McElroy. Dish, kiss, and it's good. 2019 Rams. 4:55 left in the second quarter. Hill will call out the play. at the top as he crosses half court. Kopang with him there. Swainston, he'll give it back out to Michelatos. He'll shoot the three from way outside. Air ball out of bounds. You know, when you're feeling it, sometimes Coach Hill, he said, come on, let's have a seat. Buck will come in and Michelatos will sit down. 4:45 left in the second quarter. Rams lead 20-19. Hollenbeck in the far corner, picks up his dribble, finds Lincoln. Lincoln on the near side, he'll drive in, and we're going to have a foul against Lincoln. And Tyrrell will come in for Lincoln. Lincoln getting fired up here tonight. Rams going into a press. Inbound, they'll go to Gale. Gale will bring it up on the near side. Hollenbeck is there, crosses him up, but Gale gets through it. Hollenbeck still on hand, comes near side in the hands of Gochenhauer. Gochenhauer hands it off to Hill. Kopang with the poke. Hill with the shot on the baseline, near side, and he'll drain it. Braxton Hill makes it 21-20. Copperheads, 4:10 left in the second quarter. Twite near side to Hollenbeck at the top. Swings it to Tyrrell. Tyrrell, he'll get his man in the air, comes to Hollenbeck on the top. He wants a screen. Hill is right there in Hollenbeck's face. Now Tyrrell finds Kopang in the far corner. Kopang, he can dribble, swings it to Twite, set his feet, drops it, and it's a three. Scotty Twite from downtown, and he'll make it 23-21 with 3:40 left in the second quarter. Buck with it. He'll swing it to Swainston. Swainston crossover. Now to Hill. Hill fakes a three, drives in, jumper on. He'll drop it. Braxton Hill's got 4 on the quarter, ties it at 23 with 3:25 left in the half. Hollenbeck at the top. Dribbles into the far side in front of the Copperhead bench. Now to Twite. He'll go from the near side top. Stands. Hill is right there. 2-3 zone by the Copperheads. Twite goes back to Hollenbeck. Coach Hill out on the court directing traffic. Hollenbeck back with it at the top. Now Tyrrell. Bounce pass to McElroy on the near side baseline. McElroy will dribble. Swings it. Kopang. Scoop. Shot, and it goes! David Kopang will go back to the free throw line for an N1. And we'll have a timeout here at the Snake Pit. So we'll step aside for 30 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
A lot of insurance companies will advertise, "We're from around here." But then when you need to change your policy or file a claim, you wait, sitting on hold. At Payne West Insurance, help is just around the corner. You see, our colleagues live and work here, so we know where you're coming from, probably a few doors down from us. You get understanding, peace of mind, and a true friend. Visit our local Payne West office or find an agent at paynewest.com.
Welcome back to the Snake Pit. Chris Stratton, Fox Sports 1340 KYLT, and the Missoula Prep Sports Network. So from Missoula, Helena, Capital, and Sentinel playing the girls, and at the end of the first quarter, Helena leads the Sentinel girls 10-9. After the timeout, Kopang will shoot his N1. Here's the shot. Off the back of the rim, no good, and Hill will rebound. Hill calls the play out. He'll cross half court on the far side. Kopang settles in up against Swainston, and it'll be Hill and Hollenbeck. Hill with a nice dish underneath. Gale blocked from behind by Tyrrell, and Hollenbeck comes up with it. Bounce pass to Kopang, but Swainston comes up with it. It'll be given off to Hill. Copperheads have numbers. He'll cross over on Hollenbeck, stops, pops, shot, jumper, no good. Swainston with the rebound. Twite with the block from behind, and Lincoln will throw it into the Ram bench to Tyrrell. It was intended for Tyrrell, and Tyrrell turns around and says, "I'm sorry." 2:29 left in the half. Rams lead 25-23. Lincoln tying his shoes, so the official blows the whistle to hold the inbound. Gokenhauer to inbound in front of the Ram bench. He'll go high to the top in the hands of Sawyer. Sawyer gives it off to Hill. Hill gets a screen by Michelatos. Hill will shoot. Jumper, no good, and Lincoln will rip it down. Lincoln will push. Crosses half court. Numbers favor the Copperheads. He'll stop at the free throw line. Slides, but he'll drop the two anyways. And the Rams go out to a 27-23 lead. 2:05 left in the first quarter. Now in the hands of Gokenhauer at the top. He'll swing it far side to Sawyer. Sawyer to Michelatos at the top. Michelatos with Tyrrell in his face. Near side, Hill. Hill has Kopang. Hill will drive in. Hollenbeck helps out with the double. Spins. Picks up his dribble. Cross court. By himself is Gokenhauer. He'll shoot the three off the rim, and Lincoln will come down with it. Lincoln to push. Tyrrell by himself. Off the rim. Twite's there. Out of bounds, and he'll stay with the Rams. 1:34 left in the first quarter. Loyola leads 27-23. Winner is the number one team in Class B Western Conference basketball. Twite to Hollenbeck at the top. Hollenbeck back to Twite in front of the Copperhead bench. Now back to Hollenbeck. They'll swing it to Lincoln. Lincoln faked the entry pass. Now he'll dribble, gets a screen, swings it. Tyrrell near side baseline. Hill is there, and they're going to say Tyrrell traveled as he threw it out of bounds. Charles Burns will come in. Tyrrell will have a seat. He's upset with himself. A lot of emotion in this game. There's a lot of big things happening. Hill with the inbound. He'll cross over on Hollenbeck. Finds Swainston. Swainston, kiss off the glass, and it's good. Bobby Swainston's got his first points in the paint. He'll make it 27-25 Rams. 64 seconds left on the clock in the half. Burns with it at the top. Lincoln goes to the floor. Twite with it in the near corner. Now Burns. Burns will dribble across. Goes to Hollenbeck. Hill, Coach Hill out on the court. Swainston will poke it out of bounds, and it'll be Ram ball. Coach Hill is not happy with the positioning his players are in. Doing a lot of traffic directing. Kopang to inbound, comes to Hollenbeck. 52 seconds. Ball in the hands of Hollenbeck, comes to Twite at the top. Twite wants Kopang to come in for the screen. He'll stand at the free throw line, backs off now. Comes near side to Burns. Burns back to Twite. Kopang at the free throw line. Hollenbeck, far side. Cross court. Burns. He'll set his feet. Three-pointer. Good backspin off the rim. No good. And it's chased down by Hill. Hill will run. Hollenbeck is there. Twite is there. Shot. Fake. Good. And Braxton Hill's got 6 on the quarter to make it 27 all with 19 seconds left. Shot. No good. Off. And it is a Lincoln on the floor. Kopang gets him up. It's tight on the ends here at the snake pit. There's not much room between the end line and the wall, and Lincoln went hard into the wall. Burns comes in, and that brings McElroy in. Hill with the inbound, pressed by the Rams. Here comes, and a hard shot, offensive foul against Hill. He doesn't understand. McElroy set his feet in, and I'll tell you what, folks, if you're going full speed and you run into Joe McElroy, you've just hit a wall. 27 all, 11 seconds left. Hollenbeck crosses half court in front of the scorer's table. He'll stop at the top, dribbles between his legs. Bounce pass into Kopang. Hill will overcommit. Now to the top to Hollenbeck. He'll throw it at the hoop, no good, and that's how the half will end. Tied at 27. We'll step aside for 3 minutes on the Missoula Prep Sports Network and Fox Sports 1340 KYLT.
Opportunity Bank of Montana offers a full range of real estate products designed to fit your personal and commercial funding needs. New to the home buying process? Visit with a real estate lender today and see if you qualify for a first-time homebuyer loan. What's more, Opportunity Bank is responsive with our local lending authority and servicing. Contact an Opportunity Mortgage lender today or visit us at opportunitybank.com.
advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it's social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of prep sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley. For over 30 years, Garden of Eden has passionately pursued to aid Missoula's area churches in their mission to evangelize the surrounding areas. Garden of Eden has a large stock of books, gifts, music, toys, and more. Stop in to visit their full-service coffee bar and luscious homemade fudge. Shop their online store and get free shipping on orders of $69 or more. Visit them at www.shopgardenofreden.com or stop by their store at 2621 Brooks. Garden of Eden is a proud sponsor of prep sports and the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
A lot of insurance companies will advertise, "We're from around here." But then when you need to change your policy or file a claim, you wait, sitting on hold. At Payne West Insurance, help is just around the corner. You see, our colleagues live and work here, so we know where you're coming from. Probably a few doors down from us. You get understanding, peace of mind, and a true friend. Visit our local Payne West office or find an agent at paynewest.com.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community. Looking for someone to capture your next event on film? Look no further than Newman Photos. From doing senior pictures to sports action photography, John can capture your moments in time. John has experience shooting sports events from high school to professional, and seeing excitement in his clients' eyes and hearing the wows from his clients is what drives his passion in capturing the moment and its memories for them. Give John a call today at 501-607-0558 to book your appointment. Newman Photography is a proud sponsor of Loyola Athletics.
Welcome back to the Snake Pit. Chris Stratton for Fox Sports 1340 KYLT and MPSN. Sorry about that, folks. They've got the young Irish dancers on the court now, doing a little jig. These young ladies, they can't be any more than, well, there's some down there that are probably 3 or 4 years old, and the oldest might be 10 or 11. Really cute how these girls are all lined out on the floor. They've got them dressed up in their Celtic outfits with some pretty green bows in their hair, and they are dancing away. On the action right now, we're tied at 27. We'd have a tie at 13 at the end of the first quarter, and then a tie at 27 at the half. These two teams very well matched, and there's a good possibility that the two of them will see each other in a final championship at the divisional tournament a week from this coming Thursday. Little Irish dancers out on the court dancing right now. We'll come back. We'll have your halftime stats right here on Fox Sports 1340 KYLT and the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Looking for someone to capture your next event on film? Look no further than Newman Photos. From doing senior pictures to sports action photography, John can capture your moments in time. John has experience shooting sports events from high school to professional, and seeing excitement in his clients' eyes and hearing the wows from his clients is what drives his passion in capturing the moment and its memories for them. Give John a call today at 501-607-0558 to book your appointment. Newman Photography is a proud sponsor of Loyola Athletics.
A lot of insurance companies will advertise, "We're from around here." But then when you need to change your policy or file a claim, you wait, sitting on hold. At Payne West Insurance, help is just around the corner. You see, our colleagues live and work here, so we know where you're coming from. Probably a few doors down from us. You get understanding, peace of mind, and a true friend. Visit our local Payne West office or find an agent at paynewest.com.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community. For over 30 years, Garden of Eden has passionately pursued to aid Missoula's area churches in their mission to evangelize the surrounding areas. Garden of Eden has a large stock of books, gifts, music, toys, and more. Stop in to visit their full-service coffee bar and luscious homemade fudge. Shop their online store and get free shipping on orders of $69 or more. Visit them at www.shopgardenofreden.com or stop by their store at 2621 Brooks. Garden of Eden is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports and the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Opportunity Bank of Montana offers a full range of real estate products designed to fit your personal and commercial funding needs. New to the home buying process? Visit with a real estate lender today and see if you qualify for a first-time homebuyer loan. What's more, Opportunity Bank is responsive with our local lending authority and servicing. Contact an Opportunity Mortgage lender today or visit us at opportunitybank.com.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it's social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Welcome back to Anaconda, Montana. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network and Fox Sports 1340 KYLT, your home of March Madness. That is for Fox Sports. You'll be able to catch all of your March Madness games right here on Fox Sports 1340 KYLT and our sister station 1450 and 92.7 KGRZ. The young Irish dancers still on the floor. We're about 3 minutes out. They've got the clock held as they are letting the young ladies out there dance their little hearts out. There's only 4 of them. Before, when I was talking about it at halftime, there was about 20 young ladies. Now we're down to 4 dancing their little jig. It's really cute. Well, looking at the halftime stats here, and we got an update. In Missoula, the Sentinel Lady Spartans tied with Helena at 17, the Capital Lady Bruins. Looking at the stats between our two teams here tonight, well, we'd have a tie at 13 at the end of the first quarter, and as evenly matched and as good as these two teams are against each other, well, we found ourselves with another tie at halftime, 27 all. 14 points apiece in the second quarter for the Rams and the Copperheads. Scoring leaders for the Copperheads, no surprise here. Braxton Hill with 11. He's got 6 in the paint. And Trent Michelatos with 6. He's got 2 for 3 from long distance. Right behind him is Bobby Swainston. He's got 5. The Copperheads did not visit the free throw line in the first half, so we have no halftime stat for that. But they were 38% from long distance. The Loyola Rams, their scoring leader would be David Kopang with 7. And right behind him is Joey McElroy with 6 in the paint, and Scotty Twite with 5. Those are your scoring leaders for the Rams. The Rams went 0 for 4 at the free throw line and shot 40% from the three-point line. And the cheers for the young ladies as they finish up their little jig on the floor. The Rams, they are muscled in. They are ready to go here as they restart the clock in Anaconda. We're going to step aside for 2 minutes on Fox Sports 1340 KYLT and the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Opportunity Bank of Montana offers a full range of real estate products designed to fit your personal and commercial funding needs. New to the home buying process? Visit with a real estate lender today and see if you qualify for a first-time homebuyer loan. What's more, Opportunity Bank is responsive with our local lending authority and servicing. Contact an Opportunity Mortgage lender today or visit us at opportunitybank.com.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milkrate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it's social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or radio advertising. Milkrate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milkrate Media is a proud sponsor of prep sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley. For over 30 years, Garden of Eden has passionately pursued to aid Missoula's area churches in their mission to evangelize the surrounding areas. Garden of Eden has a large stock of books, gifts, music, toys, and more. Stop in to visit their full-service coffee bar and luscious homemade fudge. Shop their online store and get free shipping on orders of $69 or more. Visit them at www.shopgardenofreden.com or stop by their store at 2621 Brooks. Garden of Eden is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports and the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
A lot of insurance companies will advertise, "We're from around here." But then when you need to change your policy or file a claim, you wait, sitting on hold. At Payne West Insurance, help is just around the corner. You see, our colleagues live and work here, so we know where you're coming from, probably a few doors down from us. You get understanding, peace of mind, and a true friend. Visit our local Payne West office or find an agent at paynewest.com.
Welcome back to the Snake Pit, Anaconda, Montana, as the Copperheads and the Loyola Rams tied at 27 at the half. Had an extended half here in Anaconda as they had the most adorable little group of young Irish dancers out on the court, just dancing their little hearts away at halftime here. Super special. So since the ladies were so awesome, they decided to go ahead and extend that halftime. And we'll get ready to go here. About 38 seconds out. Winner of this game, well, they will claim the Class B Western Conference title and the #1 spot going into divisionals next weekend, a week from this coming Thursday. We'll be in Ronan, Montana. It's a 3-day tournament. You'll be able to hear all the games for Loyola, Rams, and Breakers on Fox Sports 1450 and 92.7 KGRZ next week. Anaconda to have the ball at the start of the third quarter. Rams look to go into their D at the press. Wanting to get into Hill, but they'll come high to the top to Gochenhauer. Gochenhauer has it poked away by Hollenbeck. He'll cross half court on the near side. Gives it off to Hill. Hill picked up by McElroy. Fed into Swainston. Out to Michelatos. He'll jack the three up off the back of the rim high, and Twite will sky down for it. Kopang. Michelatos will get back. Kopang. Michelatos with the block, and Hill will rip it out of Hollenbeck's hands. Hill at the top. He'll be picked up by Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck poking at it. Hill drives in, far baseline. Lincoln, and they're going to call Lincoln for the foul. Coach Stack checks in with Jack Lincoln. That'll be 3 for him. Braxton Hill with 2 for the Copperheads. Hollenbeck with 1, and Lincoln now with 3. Braxton Hill will go to the line. First opportunity for the Copperheads at the free throw line. His first one sinks in. I believe that Braxton Hill is going to be a Grizzly next year. Here's the second one. He'll drain that one. 2 for 2. Makes it 29-27 Copperheads. 7:20 left in the third quarter. Hollenbeck will cross half court at a walk. Kopang, far side, into the far corner to Lincoln. Lincoln will dribble. Wants Twite to come out. Now he gets it to Twite at the top. Twite will dribble. Comes near side to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck wants Kopang to go to the other side. Now to Twite at the top. Little confusion here for the Ram offense. Hollenbeck with it. Bounce pass to Lincoln. He fakes the three. Drives in. Free throw line. He'll split the defense. Offensive foul against Jack Lincoln. Braxton Hill stands in and takes the charge. Since that's 4 on Lincoln, that'll bring Burns in. 6:49 left in the third quarter. Gochenhauer to inbound. And he'll give it off, and Gale will bring it up court. Hollenbeck is there, right on the hip of Gale. Gives it off to the top to Michelatos. Swings it near side to Gale. Gale comes out to the top, controlled by Gochenhauer. Comes near side, now into Swainston in the near corner. Cross court, Hill underneath the basket. Shot off the glass, and it's good. McElroy was there for the block, but smartly backed off to prevent the foul. And the Copperheads have their largest lead of the night, 31-27. 6:15 left in the third quarter. McElroy at the free throw line. Back out to Hollenbeck at the top. Swings it to Burns. Rams left to right. Swainston reaches for it. Twite will take advantage. He'll drive in, and we get a foul. Gale with the swipe on the entry. On the floor. Nope, they're going to say shooting 2 is Twite. So the Rams looking to pick up their first points of the third quarter. Here's the shot. And Twite slides it through. Official says 1, bounces it to Twite. He dribbles, now the shot. That one Rams in. 29-31, Anaconda. 6 minutes left in the third. Gochenhauer, cross court, in the hands of Gale. Gale will dribble in. Burns is there. Burns with the steal. Gets it out to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck will cross half court on the run on the bubble. He'll drive in. Gives it off to McElroy. It'll be off of McElroy, out of bounds. And Anaconda will inbound. Now checking in for the Copperheads is Braden Sawyer. And having a seat is Gale. Hill will control. 1-2-2 press by the Rams. Gochenhauer will cross half court, dribbles behind his back, Burns with the steal, but he can't control it. Slides on the floor, and Hill will get it as he crosses half court. Rams set up in their 2-3 zone. Hill drives into the free throw line, pivots. He'll find Gochenhauer. Gochenhauer with the 3. Now he'll jump up. Shot no good. Batted down. Swainston can't control it. Out of bounds. It'll be Ram ball. .5:19 left in the third quarter. 31-29, Copperheads. We had a tie at the end of first at 13 and a tie at the end of the half at 27. These two teams battling for a conference title. Shot no good. Swainston can't control it, and it is Ram ball. Twite to inbound underneath his own basket. Waiting for movement. He'll find Kopang in the far corner. Kopang can dribble, and he will. Swings it cross court to Hollenbeck. Into the near corner to Twite. Twite now. McElroy pivots around Michelatos. Kopang fights for it, and it comes up in the hands of Swainston. Swainston swings it to Gochenhauer on the far side. Bounce pass to Michelatos. Picked up by McElroy, and they're going to say Michelatos traveled. .4:45 left in the third quarter. 31-29, Copperheads holding on to their first lead of the half. Hollenbeck picks up his dribble, swings it to Twite. Twite now gives it into Hollenbeck. He'll turn and shoot. Doesn't like the rim. Brought down by Hill. Hill will push. Hollenbeck will trail as Wolf. Kopang picks him up. Hollenbeck will save it in. Burns will control. Up to Kopang. Pass is too far. And it'll be Anaconda ball. 4:18 left in the third. 31-29, Copperheads. Michelatos can't handle the pass. Out of bounds. It'll be Rams ball underneath the Copperhead basket. And Sawyer will have a seat, and that'll bring Gale back in. Hollenbeck crosses half court, shouts out the play as he crosses the bubble. 4 minutes left. Burns with it in the near corner. Thought about the 3, now to Hollenbeck. 2-3 zone, bounce pass to Twite. Twite into McElroy at the free throw line. He'll drive in. Shot no good, but he'll draw the foul. Joey McElroy will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. And picking up the foul is Michelatos. That's his first. First one by McElroy is no good. Swainson to have a seat. Buck comes back in. McElroy's second shot kisses the rim, the glass, and it'll go in. He'll go 1 for 2. Tyrrell will come in. McElroy will have a seat, and the Rams pull within 1, 31-30 with 3:53 left in the third. Hill controls. Twite will meet him. Press 1-2-2. Crossing half court. Tied up. Hollenbeck will steal it. Rams with the numbers. Hollenbeck don't care. He'll drive in. Kiss off the glass, and it's good. Jacob Hollenbeck taking it to the hoop. Michelatos, he'll shoot the three on the other end and drain it. Michelatos says, you know what? I'll take my 3 over your 2, and it's a 34-32 lead for the Copperheads. Hollenbeck, bounce pass to Tyrrell, out to Twite, in front of the Ram bench on the far side. Twite will dribble. Cross court to Kopang, now to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck looks to the sideline, poked away, but Twite controls. Gokenhauer with the moves. Now Kopang will go to the hoop, kiss off the glass, and Kopang will get 2 in the paint. Ties it at 34 with 3 minutes left. Ball on the near side in the hands of Gale. Now Hill. Got to cross half court, and they do. Hollenbeck swipes at it. Gets it off to Gokenhauer. Gokenhauer to Hill. Hill will jack the 3 from way outside. Off the rim, no good. Gale will chase it down. Out of bounds. Into Hill. Hill will drive in. That's a travel. Shot, no good. Hollenbeck will rip it down. We get a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Rams. Everybody fired up now. Hill in the face of the official, trying to get an explanation. Hill thought he was fouled, and the Rams will take over. 2:33 left in the third quarter. Tied at 34. We had a tie at 17 at the half, or 13 at the first quarter, and 27 at the half. Kopang, near side to Twite. Cross court to Burns in front of the Ram bench. Now Tyrrell finds Hollenbeck. He'll shoot the 3 off the rim. No good. Going to the floor. Burns ties him up. Jump ball. Copperheads possession. Things are getting fired up in the snake pit tonight. A lot on the line between these two teams. Hill will bring it up. Twite will meet him before he crosses half court. Crosses over, passes it to Gokenhauer. Gokenhauer will drive in. Corner, Buck, 3-pointer. He'll drain it. Zeke Buck from long distance, and it's 37-34 with 1:53, the lead in favor of the Copperheads. Kopang at the free throw line. He'll find Twite, far side, 3-pointer, good spin, and it'll go. Scotty Twite will drain the 3. And we're tied at 37 with 1:35 left in the third quarter. Press once again by the Rams. Hill will cross half court, gets it up to Gokenhauer. Gokenhauer drives in. Tyrrell is there. Shot off the glass, hangs, and it goes in. Easy bucket. Makes it 39-37 with 1:22 left in the third. Hollenbeck at the top, dribbles between his legs. Swings it to Twite. He'll set his feet, shoots the 3 again. Off the rim, no good. Fought for, and comes down in the hands of Hill. He'll push. Bounce pass. Hollenbeck is there. He'll dive on the floor. Gets it up to Kopang. Kopang, and we get a whistle. Not sure who this is going to go against, as Hollenbeck went hard to the floor. This will be Ram ball. Did this go against Michelato? It did. Michelatos will pick up his second. Hollenbeck went hard to the floor. He's rubbing the back of his head. The official and Coach Stack having a conversation. Swainson's going to check in, and Gokenhauer is going to come out. Nope, they're going to bring Michelatos out. And now we're ready for action. Coach Stack with a pat on the back of the official on the far side. 61 seconds left in the third quarter. 39-37. Copperheads. Burns has it. Comes to Kopang in the near corner. Back to Burns. Burns can't control the pass. Crosses half court, and we'll have an over and back. And McElroy will come in, and Burns will have a seat. And it looks like Coach Stack wants to take a timeout, so we'll take one as well. Back in 30 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network and Fox Sports 1340 KYLT.
Looking for someone to capture your next event on film? Look no further than Newman Photos. From doing senior pictures to sports action photography, John can capture your moments in time. John has experience shooting sports events from high school to professional, and seeing excitement in his clients' eyes and hearing the wows from his clients is what drives his passion in capturing the moment and its memories for them. Give John a call today at 501-607-0558 to book your appointment. Newman Photography is a proud sponsor of Loyola Athletics.
Welcome back to the Snake Pit. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network and Fox Sports 1340 KYLT as we've got coverage of Rams basketball. Loyola down 39-37 with 50.4 left on the clock. Third quarter. And the Copperheads will have the ball out of the timeout. Copperheads wearing their ghost white jerseys. They've got gray stripes down the side with their numbers on their hips and a gray name and number. Hill will go into the far corner. Gokenhauer, three-pointer off the rim. Hollenbeck fights for it. Gokenhauer, McElroy on the floor. We get a tangle up and a whistle, and this one's going to go against Buck. Zeke Buck will pick up his first foul of the game, and the Rams will have the ball underneath the Copperhead basket at the far end. Ball brought up court by Hollenbeck. Crosses half court at a walk with 30 seconds left in the third. Hollenbeck will dribble. Twite, far corner. McElroy trying to get position on Hill. Kopang will shoot the jumper off the glass, and it goes in. Kopang's got 4 on the quarter. We'll tie it at 39 with 12 seconds left. Hill will take his time as he crosses half court. The Rams will fall into their 2-3 zone. 7 seconds, far side. Hill swings it. Gokenhauer into Gale. He'll drive the baseline. Swainston can't control it. Shot up at the buzzer, no good. And we'll finish another quarter tied, this time at 39. We'll step aside for 60 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network and Fox Sports 1340 KYLT.
Opportunity Bank of Montana offers a full range of real estate products designed to fit your personal and commercial funding needs. New to the home buying process? Visit with a real estate lender today and see if you qualify for a first-time homebuyer loan. What's more, Opportunity Bank is responsive with our local lending authority and servicing. Contact an Opportunity Mortgage lender today or visit us at opportunitybank.com.
A lot of insurance companies will advertise, "We're from around here." But then when you need to change your policy or file a claim, you wait, sitting on hold. At Payne West Insurance, help is just around the corner. You see, our colleagues live and work here, so we know where you're coming from, probably a few doors down from us. You get understanding, peace of mind, and a true friend. Visit our local Payne West office or find an agent at paynewest.com.
Welcome back to the Snake Pit. Chris Stratton for Fox Sports 1340 KYLT and the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Start of the fourth quarter, tied at 39. Cross court, Lincoln, he'll shoot the jumper. It'll be off. Falls into the hands of Gale. Gale will have it poked at by Kopang, and it gets out to Hill. Hill will cross half court with all navy blue jerseys in front of him. He'll dribble into the far corner, and Gokenhauer has to pick it up in the far corner. Now Michelatos at the top. He'll pick up his dribble. Gale to Hill in front of the Copperhead bench on the far side. Thought about the three. Now Gokenhauer comes near side. Gale thought about the three. Doubles up. Twite backs off. Michelatos, Swainston, and he'll have his shot blocked. Late whistle McElroy will be called for his first foul of the night. And Swainston, Bobby Swainston, will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. First one slips in. Here's the shot. That one won't go, and McElroy will come down with a rebound. 1 point lead, 40-39 for the Copperheads. 7-13. Twite gives it up to Hollenbeck on the bubble at the top. Bounce pass to Twite, near side. Twite into Kopang, free throw line. He'll shoot it. No good. He gets his own rebound, tips it to himself. Now out to Lincoln. He'll set his feet. High arcing three. Off the rim, and it'll touch the back. Upright, and that's out of bounds. Lincoln has not been able to get himself going. Copperheads have dealt him very well tonight. 6:54 left in the game. 40-39 Copperheads. Gochenhauer. And Gochenhauer will travel. Nice job by Hollenbeck on the defense. And Lincoln having a conversation as Gochenhauer pushed Hollenbeck away. Coach Stack brings Lincoln over to the side and says, calm down, checking him back into the game. Here comes Hollenbeck, crosses half court on the bubble. He'll come to Twite in the near corner, back to Hollenbeck, 6:40 left. Lincoln far side in front of the Ram bench. McElroy was open for a moment, but Michelatos doing a good job of closing in. Now Twite, near side, cross court. Lincoln, he'll fake the jumper, cross court. Twite sets his feet, three-pointer, good backspin, high off the rim, no good, and Hill will come down with a rebound. Hill pushes it up court, finds Swainston underneath, kiss off the glass, and it's good. Bobby Swainston for two, and it's 42-39 Copperheads. 6:08 left in the game. Near side, Swainston pokes at it, Twite controls, McElroy can't handle the pass, and Hill comes up with it. Hill will cross over on Twite, driving in. Numbers favor the Copperheads. Hill will drive in, now the whistle, and this one will go against Hollenbeck. Hill will go to the line. Jacob Hollenbeck picking up his second, and Braxton Hill goes to the line for the second time tonight. Drops the first one. Sentinel leads 26-17 at the end of the third quarter in Missoula. Second one kisses the rim, the glass, and it goes in. And it's 44-39 Copperheads, their largest lead of the night, with 5:50 left in the game. Hollenbeck crosses half court on the bubble. He'll come near side to Twite. Twite in the near corner, back out to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck will cross over, bounce pass, Kopang, kiss off the glass, it won't go. McElroy pokes at it. Gale gets tied up. We have a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Copperheads. .539 left in the game. And Buck will come in, and Gochenhauer will have a seat. Rams go into their press. Hill will control. He'll cross half court in front of the scorer's table on the far side. Kopang is there. He'll dribble in front of the Copperhead bench. Kopang with the hands out. Kopang with the steal. Kopang will push. He's going to go up, and the kiss off the glass. It won't go in. Michelatos with the rebound. Michelatos drives in. Finds Hill in the far corner. Can't handle the dribble. Shot, no. McElroy with the foul. That's his second. And Braxton Hill will go to the line to shoot two. 5 for the Rams, 4 fouls for the Anaconda Copperheads. Hill will swish the first one. Swainston and Gale back off to the Rams side. Second one rolls and hangs and finally falls in. The whole crowd took a deep breath, and it fell in. 46-39 Copperheads. Hollenbeck picks up his dribble, wants to go to Kopang, and he does. Kopang back to Hollenbeck. 5:05 left in the game. Twite, Hollenbeck swings it. Lincoln finds Kopang, passes too hard, almost hits the official in the head, and it's turned back over And Loyola will take a timeout. We'll step aside as well for 30 seconds on Fox Sports 1340 KYLT and the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Opportunity Bank of Montana offers a full range of real estate products designed to fit your personal and commercial funding needs. New to the home buying process? Visit with a real estate lender today and see if you qualify for a first-time homebuyer loan. What's more, Opportunity Bank is responsive with our local lending authority and servicing. Contact an Opportunity Mortgage lender today or visit us at opportunitybank.com.
Welcome back to Anaconda, Montana. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network and Fox Sports 1340 KYLT. 4:59 left in the game. Copperheads lead the Rams 46-39 out of the timeout. Anaconda controls. Hill will bring it up court. Kopang will meet him at half court. Kopang drops into his defensive posture. Michelatos with the screen. McElroy will pick up Hill. Hill will shoot the three from way outside and drains it. Braxton Hill, he was about 5 feet behind the three-point line when he dropped that. Makes it 49-39, and McElroy with the offensive foul. That'll be 3 for him. And with 4:33 left, the Rams fall into their press on the inbound. Hill controls, brings it up, crosses half court on the near side. Dribbles between his legs as he crosses half court. Kopang is there. He'll spin in front of Kopang. Stops, gets a screen by Michelatos. Swainston, near corner, three-pointer. Air ball into the hands of Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck will push. Swainston from behind, and he'll be called for the foul. And the official wants to calm Swainston down. And Michelatos with his third foul. And Coach Hill says, let's calm things down. We're going to take a timeout. We will as well. So we'll be back in 30 seconds on Fox Sports 1340 KYLT and MPSN.
A lot of insurance companies will advertise, we're from around here. But then when you need to change your policy or file a claim, you wait, sitting on hold. At Payne West Insurance, help is just around the corner. You see, our colleagues live and work here, so we know where you're coming from, probably a few doors down from us. You get understanding, peace of mind, and a true friend. Visit our local Payne West office or find an agent at paynewest.com.
Welcome back to the Snake Pit. Chris Stratton for Fox Sports 1340 KYLT and the Missoula Prep Sports Network. The Copperheads with the largest lead by anybody tonight, 49-39. They came out in the third quarter and have shut down the Rams, mainly in the head of Jack Lincoln. He has not had very good progression tonight. McElroy with the ball, goes to Hollenbeck on the near side top. Now to Twite. Twite covered up by Swainston. He'll drive in, splits the defense, draws the foul. Nice move by Twite to draw the foul and go to the free throw line. This one will go against Michelatos. That'll be 4 for him. Scotty Twite, 2 for 2, his last opportunity at the line. First one is in the air, and it's good. Bounces it to Twite. Takes a deep breath, spins the ball in his hands, and now the shot. That one slips in. Twite 2 for 2. And it's 49-41. Gale will cross over, finds Buck in the far corner. Three-point shot, high arcer, high off the rim. Fighting for it, out of bounds. And it's Ram ball. Buck thought he was fouled in the corner. And Hollenbeck will bring it up. Crosses half court on the bubble. 3:45 left as he crosses half court. Goes to Twite, now back to Hollenbeck. Swings it. Kopang, near side. Into McElroy. He'll spin it up against Michelatos. A little jumper and it goes in. Joe McElroy makes it 43-49 with 3:30 left in the game. Hill will bring it up court. Kopang backs off, lets Hill cross half court on the bubble. Goes to Buck, now to Michelotos at the top. He'll shoot over Lincoln, three-pointer, rim, no good. Hollenbeck rips it down. Hollenbeck will drive in, now backs off as Hill picks him up. Comes near side, Kopang, back to Hollenbeck. Swings it to Twite, he's by himself, thought about the three, now back to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck, free throw line, picks up his dribble, bounce pass out to Twite. He'll think about the three, and now to Lincoln on the far side baseline. He'll drive in, poked at by Gale, shot, and he'll draw the foul. Swainston. Bobby Swainston will pick up his first of the night. That'll make it 6 apiece. And Lincoln will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. First shot for Lincoln, drains in. Official says one, now Lincoln with the second. That one's a high arcer and it slips in. And the Rams make it 49-45. Coach Hill not happy, yelling at the official on the far side, and now we have a timeout. We'll step aside for 30 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Opportunity Bank of Montana offers a full range of real estate products designed to fit your personal and commercial funding needs. New to the home buying process? Visit with a real estate lender today and see if you qualify for a first-time homebuyer loan. What's more, Opportunity Bank is responsive with our local lending authority and servicing. Contact an Opportunity Mortgage lender today or visit us at opportunitybank.com.
Welcome back to the Snake Pit. Chris Stratton for Fox Sports 1340 KYLT and the Missoula Prep Sports Network, as we've got coverage of the Loyola Rams in Anaconda taking on the Copperheads, and the Copperheads lead 49-45 with 2:58 left in the game, and they have the inbound out of the timeout. Rams going into their press. Gale will control. He'll cross half court on the far side with Twite in his face. Man defense for the Rams. Hill just kind of picks it up. Now Swainston. Hollenbeck is there. Comes to the top to Buck. Swings it to Hill. Hill will drive in far baseline. Hollenbeck, shot off the glass, and one. Braxton Hill, such an intelligent basketball player. He'll go to the line for the N1. And that'll be number 3 for Jacob Hollenbeck. Here's Hill's shot. Is good. 52-45 Copperheads. 2:38 left in the game. Hollenbeck crosses half court on the near side. Comes to Kopang in the near corner. To Twite at the top. Twite will dribble. Picks up a screen by Lincoln. Thought about the bounce pass into Kopang. Comes to Hollenbeck on the near side. Lincoln now at the free throw line. He'll squeeze between the two defenders. McElroy, kiss off the glass, and it's good. Joe Mack will not be denied, and it's 52-45, 2:10 left in the game. Gale on the far side, crosses half court. Gives it off to Hill on the near side. Hollenbeck pokes at it. Kopang comes up with it. Kopang will push. Hill is there. Kiss off the glass, and it's good. David Kopang has points in every quarter to make it 52-49 Copperheads. 1:50 left in the game. Hill crosses half court on the near side in front of the cheerleaders. Crosses over on Kopang, drives in. He'll pop, whistle, offensive foul, Hill, and he'll kick. Hollenbeck and the technical. Hollenbeck was on the floor after the charge, and Hill kicked him. Officials talking about it to see whether it will be a technical. And they do tee up Hill for the kick on Hollenbeck. Twite to shoot the free throws. First one for Twite goes in. He can make it a 1-point game. Second shot off the back of the rim. 52-50, Copperheads. .143 left in the game, and the Rams have the ball after the technical. Hill has 4. Bounce pass to Lincoln. He'll shoot the 3. High arcer. Off the rim, no good. McElroy has it taken away by Swainson. Hill can't handle the pass, and Kopang comes up with it. He fakes the pass, shoots the 3, no good. Lincoln is there. Bounce pass to McElroy, and they weren't on target. Out of bounds, far side. 1:27 left. 52-50, Rams. Inbound to Gale. Hollenbeck is there. Gives it off to Hill. Hill race across the half-court line on the far side. Stops, pops it. McElroy gets a hand on it. Swainston threw Lincoln on the floor. And this one's going to go against the Copperheads. And Swainston holding his back as he gets up. Him and Lincoln tied up hard on the floor. Gochenhauer will come in now. Gochenhauer, Gale, Hill, Michelatos, and Buck for the Copperheads. Twite, Hollenbeck, Kopang, Lincoln, and McElroy for the Rams. 65 seconds left in the game. Lincoln, far corner, into Kopang underneath the basket, finds McElroy, kiss off the glass and won't go. Hill with the rebound. Hill will push. Kopang was a wolf. We get a whistle, and Kopang will be called for the reach. That'll be his first of the night. Nope, they say 2 on Kopang, so I'm 1 behind. 57 seconds left. 52-50. Copperheads. Braxton Hill at the line to shoot the 1-and-1, and the first one will go in. And Hill will call a timeout. Coach Hill will call a timeout, and we'll step aside for 30 seconds as well on Fox Sports 1340 KYLT and the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
A lot of insurance companies will advertise, "We're from around here." But then when you need to change your policy or file a claim, you wait, sitting on hold. At Payne West Insurance, help is just around the corner. You see, our colleagues live and work here, so we know where you're coming from, probably a few doors down from us. You get understanding, peace of mind, and a true friend. Visit our local Payne West office or find an agent at PayneWest.com.
Welcome back to the Snake Pit as we are in a timeout. 57.4 left in the game. 53-50. Copperheads. Braxton Hill set to shoot his second 1-and-1. 9 fouls for the Copperheads, 8 for the Rams. Coach Stack comes out on the floor with Hollenbeck, has a little advice, and now to Kopang as well as he comes back to the bench. Braxton set to shoot his second. Official bounces the ball to him. He'll spin it, sets his right foot, and now the shot. That one rattles in. 54-50. Twite to come in. He'll drive in. Forces it underneath the basket. Hill comes down with it. Twite pokes it away. Controlled by Gochenhauer, and now we get a whistle. If it's on Lincoln, that is his 5th, and he's done. It is on Lincoln. So with 46.8 left in the game, Jack Lincoln will sit the bench for the rest of the game. He is not happy. Won't five his guys as he comes to the sideline. Kyler Gochenhauer will go to the line for the 1-and-1. First one is in the air, off the rim high. Kopang skies for it, and Twite comes down with it. 44 seconds. Twite crosses half court on the run on the far side. Comes to Hollenbeck at the top. Hollenbeck will dribble. Backs off. 37 seconds left. Ball with Hollenbeck. He'll drive in. Now hands it off to Kopang. Kopang back to Hollenbeck. 30 seconds. He'll drive in. Floater off the back of the rim, hangs, no good, fighting for it. Kopang, Hollenbeck on the floor, tied up, jump ball, possession arrow favors the Rams, and Swainston will punch Hollenbeck. What do we have going on here? And the officials will come together. Let's see, Twite at the line to shoot free throws again. These two teams, not rivals, but there's bad blood between the two. They play each other hard on the court. Now the official goes to the bench for the explanation. And I believe Swainston is gone. I think they're going to, the official said over his, kept pointing over his shoulder as they squared away at the table. It will be 2 shots for Twite. And we have a final at Sentinel. The Lady Spartans 38, the Capital Lady Bruins 18. So here's Twite, first one, slips in. Michelatos, nope, there's Swainston. That's his third. Second one won't go for Twite. Rams will have the ball on the far side. 24 seconds left in the game. 54-51, Copperheads. Hollenbeck, Burns, Twite, McElroy, and Kopang on the floor for the Rams. Gale, Gochenhauer, Hill, Michelatos, and Buck, and Swainston has been taken to the locker room. Burns to inbound to Hollenbeck. There's the whistle on the inbound. Hollenbeck dribbles to the near side, finds McElroy in the near corner. Now out to Twite. Twite will dribble. Finds Hollenbeck on the near side. Hollenbeck thinks about the three. Now goes to Twite at the top. 12 seconds. Twite will shoot the three. Drains it. Scotty Twite from way outside. And he'll tie the game at 54. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Hill with the jumper. No good. And we're going to overtime. Bonus basketball. Tied at 54. We'll step aside for 60 seconds on Fox Sports 1340 KYLT and the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Opportunity Bank of Montana offers a full range of real estate products designed to fit your personal and commercial funding needs. New to the home buying process? Visit with a real estate lender today and see if you qualify for a first-time homebuyer loan. What's more, Opportunity Bank is responsive with our local lending authority and servicing. Contact an Opportunity Mortgage lender today or visit us at opportunitybank.com.
A lot of insurance companies will advertise, "We're from around here." But then when you need to change your policy or file a claim, you wait, sitting on hold. At Payne West Insurance, help is just around the corner. You see, our colleagues live and work here, so we know where you're coming from. Probably a few doors down from us. You get understanding, peace of mind, and a true friend. Visit our local Payne West office or find an agent at PayneWest.com.
Welcome back to the Snake Pit as we go into overtime. Michelatos and Kopang will jump at half court. We've got 4 minutes of basketball yet to play. Tied at 54 at the end of regulation. There's the whistle and the jump. And Hollenbeck will control. He'll drive in. Shot off the glass. And it'll go. Jacob Hollenbeck takes off in the overtime. Michelatos now. He's got McElroy to beat. He'll shoot the jumper over McElroy. Kopang with a rebound. Kopang to push. On the run. Bounce pass to McElroy. Kiss off the glass. It won't go. Michelatos with a rebound. Hill will push. Kopang pokes. Hollenbeck is there. And it's poked away by Hollenbeck, and they're going to call a foul. The Ram sideline is ecstatic. The fans that have made the trek over from Missoula are fired up. 3:35 left in overtime. Hill to shoot the first one. It'll go. Now he sets for the second. Here's the shot. Off the rim, no good. Kopang with a rebound. 56-55 Rams. 3:30 left in overtime. Burns with it in the near corner. Now back out to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck will hold it in his right. He'll just cradle it. Now Gale comes out to meet him. Hollenbeck checks to see where he's at on the court. Gives it off to Twite in the bubble. 3:15. Now Hollenbeck in front of the scorer's table. He'll drive in, backs off, bounce pass. Twite. He'll find Burns. Hill with the steal. He'll go up. Hollenbeck and the kiss. Braxton Hill for two. 57-56. Copperheads. 2:54 left in overtime. Hollenbeck will slow as he crosses half court. Comes to the top, puts his heels on the bubble. McElroy will come out. Michelatos is there to pick up in case there's a screen. Now Burns. Back to Hollenbeck at the top. Swings at the Twite. Back to Hollenbeck. 2:35. Burns. Thought about the three. Gets covered up by Gockenhauer. Now cross court. Twite. He'll settle. Hollenbeck. 57-56. Copperheads. 2:20 left in overtime. Twite now. Near side. Back to Hollenbeck at the top. Hollenbeck calls out the play from the top. Cradles the ball in his arm. Now dribbles between his legs. Gockenhauer is there. He'll dribble in. McElroy now comes to the top to Twite. 2:05 left. Burns. Kopang. He'll drive the baseline. Finds Twite. Free throw line. Jumper. Won't go. Poked around and Hill comes down with it. 1:55 left in the game. Hill crosses half court with Kopang in his face. 57-56. Anaconda. Michelatos is there for the screen. Twite picks up Hill. Hill cross over. Picks up his dribble. Gockenhauer waiting for Hill. Now Hill gets it. 1:40 left. Hill crosses over on Twite. Drives in. Hollenbeck is there. Puts his arm up. Now Hill crosses over. Comes in the near corner. Gale will shoot the three. And he'll drain it. Michael Gale hits the three to make it 60-56 with 1:22. Kopang with the drive. Kiss off the glass. Kopang with a rebound. Hill pokes at it. Now McElroy. He'll go up. It's poked at. Kopang comes down with it. Hollenbeck. He'll drive in. Floater. No good. Hollenbeck fights for it, but it comes down in the hands of Buck. Can't control it, and we get a whistle on Hollenbeck. That will be 5 for Jacob Hollenbeck. And with 1:06 left, Hollenbeck will be done for the night. Tyrrell will check in, and Gockenhauer will go to the free throw line for two. Double bonus for both Rams and Gockenhauer's shot won't go. We have had drama tonight, folks. Technicals. Buck with the rebound. He throws it at the rim as he falls back, and it goes in. 62-56. Copperheads. 56 seconds left. Burns now with it at the top. Burns will be the ball controller for the Rams. He'll come to the near side to Tyrrell. Tyrrell now, 48 seconds. Taken away by Hill on the entry to McElroy. Hill will push. Twite is there. Crosses half court. Kopang picks him up. Hands it off. Michelatos with the three. Off the rim. No good. Twite comes down with it. Twite will push. Numbers favor. Twite don't care. He'll come to the near side and a foul. Gockenhauer with the smart play to pick up his first. And Scott Twite will go to the line with 33 seconds left. First one for Twite is no good. We get a whistle, and Coach Stack says, let's talk about it. We'll step aside for 30 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Opportunity Bank of Montana offers a full range of real estate products designed to fit your personal and commercial funding needs. New to the home buying process? Visit with a real estate lender today and see if you qualify for a first-time homebuyer loan. What's more, Opportunity Bank is responsive with our local lending authority and servicing. Contact an Opportunity Mortgage lender today or visit us at opportunitybank.com.
Welcome back to the Snake Pit. Chris Stratton for Fox Sports 1340 KYLT and the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Out of the timeout, Scotty Twite will shoot free throws. 33.2 left in overtime. And the Copperheads lead 62-56. Here's the shot by Twite. It slips in. They only let Twite shoot one there. Burns almost comes up with it, and now Kopang will foul Gochenhauer, and that'll be 3 for David. Gochenhauer to go to the line. Gochenhauer 0 for 3. First one slips in. Little confusion as Crippen and Kalava are set to check in. And the Copperheads said, let's take a timeout. So we'll step aside for 30 seconds as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Fox Sports 1340 KYLT and the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
A lot of insurance companies will advertise, we're from around here. But then when you need to change your policy or file a claim, you wait, sitting on hold. At Payne West Insurance, help is just around the corner. You see, our colleagues live and work here, so we know where you're coming from. Probably a few doors down from us. You get understanding, peace of mind, and a true friend. Visit our local Payne West office or find an agent at paynewest.com.
Welcome back to Anaconda, Montana. Chris Stratton at the Snake Pit as the Anaconda Copperheads lead the Loyola Rams 63-57. And Gochenhauer at the line to shoot. Second one is in the air. That one will slip in. 64-57. Rams. Burns tries to get through, gets it up to Kopang, and he draws the foul. And it looks like Gochenhauer will pick up the foul. That'll be a second. And Charles Burns will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Official says 2. Bounces it to Burns. Shots in the air. Rims off, no good. Here is the second by Burns. Off the back of the rim, Hill with the rebound. Hill push, favoring Anaconda the numbers. Kalava gets a hand on it, out of bounds, and it will be Copperhead ball underneath their own basket. 19 seconds left. 64-57. Anaconda. Winner of the game claims Class B Western Conference title. Buck has it, fed in, he throws it right to Twite. Twite will push, 13 seconds. Twite pops the 3, drains it. Scotty Twite from long distance. 64-60 with 8 seconds left. And Loyola will take the timeout. We'll keep it right here. We have a final in Missoula as the Sentinel girls take off Capital 38-18. Class B finishes up this week. The Rams will go to Big Fork on Friday. AA will continue this week and next week. Class B will go to their divisional in Ronan for the western side. next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Then Class AA will have their divisional in Helena the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of March. And then it is state tournament time. The B state tournament will be in Missoula. Here's the inbound out of the timeout. They'll go to Gale, and Twite will grab a hold of Gale and hold him down. That'll be 1 on Twite with 7 seconds left. Hill tells all the Copperheads to cross half court. The only person in white on the Copperhead end of the court is Gale. First one for Gale off the front of the rim. Hill setting up his guys. Now the second one for Gale off the rim. Twite comes down with it. He'll push. Runners on either side. Gale pops the three, or Twite pops the three. Kopang out to Burns. He'll shoot the three at the buzzer. It won't count. And the final in overtime, 64-60. Copperheads. Anaconda will claim the Class B Western Conference title after a tough game between these two teams. We'd be tied at 13 at the end of the first quarter, tied at 27 at the end of the second, and then the Copperheads took off, and they would have the tie at the end of the third, and then took off in the fourth, and then at the buzzer, we would get a tie at 54. It would take overtime for the Copperheads to come away with the win, 64-60. Looking at stats here down the line for the Copperheads, Braxton Hill, a whopping 9 for 9 at the free throw line, finishing the night with 23 points unofficially for the Copperheads. Michelatos would pick up a technical, and Bobby Swainston would be booted from the game for a swing at Hollenbeck. For the Rams, their scoring leader would be Scotty Twite. He would go 7 for 8 from the free throw line and finish with, let's see here, 6 and 5 is 11 and 7 is 18. So he would drop a bunch of points from the free throw line as well. Kopang would finish with 13 on the night. McElroy would finish with 11. Those are your scoring leaders for either side. The Rams will head to Big Fork on Friday to finish out their season. We want to thank everybody for tuning in and listening in on both 1340 KYLT and on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. We're going to go ahead and step aside, and you have a wonderful rest of your week.